Hello, welcome to Screwball Cinema. This is Nick with another episode of Low Budget Legends. Here today watching the 1992 film Invader. So the beginning of the film shows four airmen frantically escaping from Clark Air Base in Washington, D.C., and they have this hilarious exchange while running away from something.
Oh, Beretta, that's great. That's just great. That ain't gonna do shit. Look, calm down. Calm down. Did you see what the fuck was back there, man? This is the fucking shut up.
I love this effect when they pull up of the possessed soldiers, like they're possessed by something. I like the glowing eyes in their helmet. It just holds up very well today. Those practical effects opposed to a lot of the CGI you see today, actually. And I'm seeing a trend with a lot of these like early 90s films. Like a lot of these films that were low budget were considered quote unquote like bad movies. But I mean, the effects that you see in this with such a small budget are way better than a lot of the high ticket movies you see today. So then they get cornered by all these like possessed soldiers and they have to like escape the bus. Basically, they're trapped in the woods. And all four of the good soldiers get shot down. The last one sees a flying saucer, which basically burns into a crisp with its energy weapon. I know this is like the fourth time I've said this in this video, but just goddamn, I miss when they would actually like film movies like on a live set location instead of like all in front of a fucking green screen. Like, God, it just looks so much better than anything today. And then the main character is Frank McCall, played by Hans Bachman, who looks like Bernard Summer from New Order or some like fucking 80s new wave band in this movie. But he's like an overqualified like photojournalist for like some sleazy like tabloid that writes about like two-headed dogs and like alien abductions called The National Scandal. He gets like clowned on by other reporters all the time.
Look who it is.
Hey, McCall, you win any Pulitzers lately?
And law enforcement the next day, they find the military men's charred remains basically in the forest. And Frank McCall, that journalist, he's assigned the story. And then these like government agencies just trying to keep him out, even though he has the right of press to be there. They're like annoyed as fuck with him.
Press? Which fucking press? The Washington Post. Let me see some ID. Come on. Look, I'm not really with the Washington Post. National Scandal. Son, I'm embarrassed for you.
And another thing too is like the dialogue in this movie is like goddamn hilarious and amazing too. Like, just because the movie's low budget doesn't mean it's a bad movie. Like, again, like people actually sound smart when they're talking in this movie, opposed to like a lot of the stuff that comes out today is just like pandery, preachy crap for kids, basically. And I love Captain Anders, played by A. Thomas Smith. He does a fantastic job in this movie, being like your, hard-boiled, gritty kind of, older law enforcement official. Like he like fucking rules at like how like just no bullshit he fucking takes from anybody. It's so awesome. And Rick Fichot from the movie Moon, he plays a Colonel Faraday, but he looks like fucking Ron DeSantis in this movie. It's so awesome.
I don't know why DOD has you down here, but you rock the boat on me one more time and I'll come down on you like spent uranium. You conduct your investigation, but keep a low profile. You got it?
Yes, sir. Is that all?
Yes. Carry on.
Oh, Mr. McCall. Colonel Faraday is ready for his interview now.
And the constant bickering between the press and the military, like that relationship and cover-ups is like goddamn hilarious how they satire that. And Frank McCall, that journalist, he basically sneaks his way onto the Air Force base that night where they're testing a brand new like prototype like fighter jet. It has like a AI system, and it's crazy because this movie came out in 1992. But it's straight up, they reference basically how AI works today, essentially. And it's called Asmodeus, ASMODS. And it like freaks out like during its first demo. Like it just goes on a haywire spree, and there's like a crowd of like press and military people watching it.
Program, a computer system that not only redirects enemy radar, but helps define offensive and defensive strategies for the pilot.
Excuse me.
Man, like what a time. Like I know this is just a movie, but like it really did seem like people just used to talk a lot more sophisticated back in the day. Like everybody just talks like stupid as fuck now. It's pretty fucking sad. And And what's amazing about this movie is I believe that they did the filming. Let me see here. It was like 1989. They shot $50,000 worth of live action footage, and they basically just were winging it. And they tried to just hope that they can convince investors to finance like the more effects heavy parts of the movie. But they basically ran a skeleton crew through the night. Just a couple guys basically working with these actors, and they took this to like the American film market, and there was like this one investor that just agreed to front them $125,000, and they filmed the rest in 1990 and 1991. But the thing that's cool is that back in 2006, for the DVD release by Eagle Films, Cook's production company, the director and producer, the new release has like CGI that they added to like augment the effects from 1992, and just like, I mean, I love it because it's like literally an 80s movie, a 90s movie, and a 2000s movie, like a Y2K movie technically at the same time. And it's just cool because you can see all three of those aesthetics, but it's literally a movie that's been tinkered with for like 30 years. This movie fucking rules. So after the plane explosion, McCall's like hauled away by like the fucking Men in Black. They like pull up and they're all like brainwashed by aliens, and they like haul him away to some like storage container. And this time frame was like a great time for filming live action films. Like I love how everything like outside looks like it's from like a like 87 to 95 like Heisei era fucking Godzilla movie. It's so awesome. So while like the department heads are like trying to figure out what's going on, they realize that like Frank McCall's been taken away and he has like photographic evidence since he's like the press.
I know this is a military installation, but I still got rights, you know. Seems like the way to the stockade to me.
Where the hell's he going? I told you to hold him here till I get back. Is this more your shit?
You better watch yourself, Captain. Airman, where are they taking that man? You better answer me, son.
This kid looks sick.
Airman, give me your weapon.
And like these guys are like Invasion of the Body Snatchers. Like it's like an alien AI that goes through like the telephone wire or something. It's like, I mean, it's a little more believable than Lawnmower Man in my perspective of like 90s sci-fi movies. But like, yeah, basically they like try to like kill themselves like whenever they get like cornered, so they like don't give up where the mothership's at.
Hey, all right, I'm going.
And I love how much of a sarcastic, like, fucking dickhead McCall is. He's so awesome. And yeah, this is straight up, like, what inspired the X-Files.
The hell with this. Hey, come on, guys! Guys! Can we talk about this?
And then these, like, aliens, like, tie him to a chair and, like, try to, like, inject him with this, like, glowing green juice, like, from Reanimator. And then they try to put this, like, helmet on him that looks like fucking the Owl Man from fucking Watchmen.
Blood and stuff, you know? I really hate needles. I'm not like most people. Pain really bothers me.
Hey.
Hey! Hey!
Freeze! Nobody move! Nobody fucking move!
And I like really appreciate how like vivid at like the colors and the imagery are in this scene. Like it has this like really cool like low budget charm to it. I mean, and you got to think about this time frame. Like this is like kind of like where like the leftover jank of the 80s was kind of still into effect, like, you know, pre 1994. But like, you know, this shit really did pave the way for X-Files, like Resident Evil, all that shit.
You guys are really in for it this time. I'm gonna sue your asses. The CIA, the FBI, the Air Force. You're gonna find out what power the press can really do, buddy.
Shut up. What'd they say?
They didn't say nothing. Fucking momos, man. Space cadets. Probably CIA.
No, they weren't CIA.
Teenage Martian ninjas, then. Ha ha, very funny. You should sit in this damn chair and let them stick you with glow juice. I wonder what this shit is. All I want is my copy over. It's how I make my living. You ever hear of the First Amendment? Freedom of speech? Are you listening to me?
Here, get out of my face.
Still can't get them.
Why?
Hey guys, there was film in here. What happened to it?
You were in a restricted area.
What did you do with it?
You was photographing a secret project.
So what?
So, I wanted to see how it came out.
Don't say a word, not one damn word. If you weren't so damn stupid, I'd drop you down a hole for 15 years. So don't say anything that'll make me change my mind, huh?
Yeah, peck of breath.
Pecker breath, huh? You learn big words like that in the Army?
Yeah, where'd you learn to be such a dick?
Dude, the dialogue in this movie is so like underrated. Like, what is this, a fucking Tarantino or Coen Brothers movie? So Captain Anders takes McCall in for questioning about what he saw with those UFOs. And they're driving back, and I believe that other guy, Harvey, took like a separate car, and like they're just driving along, and they start seeing like a giant pink flash behind them, and it's where Harvey was. So they again scoot back there to check on him. I love like the night drive aesthetics in this movie. Like everything looks like it's from like 1987 to 1993 in this video. Like it looks like it's like mix of like Michael Jackson music video aesthetics mixed with like Space Jam aesthetics. It's so dope. Yeah, and like Harvey's getting cornered by the CGI UFO, and then there's like this awesome like Iron Maiden album cover soldiers are like start shooting at them, like cornering them, and they're like backing up like while they're getting shot at through the windshield. It's so epic. I don't know why as well. Like this movie definitely gives me like future funk like I don't know why, but it's like late 80s, like early 90s like OVA anime vibes for some reason. It's like so awesome. I think it's because like this movie and a lot of other movies from that era are like popular on like Amazon Prime for free. So I'd like watch this and like watch like Demon City Shinjuku afterwards. But yeah, the whole reason why this like whole fucking movie's dark and like has those like awesome like 90s night office vibes is because like they can only afford to like film in this like one office building like at night.
Captain.
Already? That's fast.
The processor's been working all night long, what with the crash and all.
All right. These are great. These are gonna look fantastic on the front page. It's hard to believe I got these with a disc camera. You wait here.
I love how like the press and the military they like play fucking cat and mouse over the like photos of the evidence because like obviously they don't want to redact it, they don't want it in the press, and like that journalist is like he knows that if he puts that out it would like literally solidify his career forever. And then like Faraday, aka Rob de Sanctimonious, like is like trying to turn off the AI. Like he's literally just like trying to like delete Windows System 32, but like on like a fucking DOS computer. So then Faraday tells McCall as well as Anders that the AI alien, the Asmodeus system, uses alien technology that's like recovered from like a ship that crashed in like the deserts of New Mexico, and the tech like has like a mind of its own, literally like an AI today. And then the Men in Black like bust their way in. So McCall and fucking Anders, they escape on like one of the new F-117 fighters.
What can I do for you, gentlemen?
Crap out on me now, baby.
And I was saying this in the last video, or like I just something about 90s movies, like even with like a low budget like this, I think just like being there on the sets and having that like first combination with some special effects, it just felt like an event. Like there was just like so many like big characters. It was freaking awesome, man.
Jesus Christ!
Where are you going?
You're gonna need some cover. I never meant to hurt my country.
I know. Good luck.
It might help to put it in gear first.
Brake release, brake release. There it is.
Here comes Faraday looking straight out of Army Men 64. I like this like airport, military base at night. Reminds me of like Die Hard or like fucking Metal Gear Solid. But yeah, he like throws a grenade at like a fucking one of the jets and like blows up, and then the fucking alien spots him and he like starts to like just go Scarface on all of them till he gets Asmodeus. And this guy's like a fucking high-ranking military officer. He starts like GTA style like shooting a fucking semi-automatic at a helicopter at like an operating airport.
Come on, you can do it! Come on, hurry up! Get us out of here! Come on.
And I love how it's like a recurring theme in this movie where like there's like a black guy piloting the plane and the white guy's like fucking heckling him from the backseat. The black guy like tells him to shut the fuck up. I shit you not, this movie like literally like happens like 3 times. I'm like, who directed this? Like Spike Lee. There's something that's so like charming about like 90s sci-fi low budget movies. They like have that endearing quality of like a 1990s like work training video. And then Rob de Sanctimonious like gets like fucking absorbed by the hive mind as well. And they get in like a badass like 1990s Pearl Jam music video style like dogfight. And then yeah, then I remember this dude like Anders like bitches out this lady who like works for like air traffic control. It's so awesome.
Come on. National Airport, request permission for an emergency landing.
National Airport is closed to jet traffic at this hour.
Well, open it up, lady, because we're coming in anyway.
And this is truly what it was like to take a plane ride home back in like 1999. And then as soon as they land, they're immediately arrested by law enforcement. Then McCall and Anders are like questioned by DC police who, when they try to contact like the Clarksburg like base, the whole Clarksburg base is like brainwashed by the virus, so they keep feeding them like false information. So they're like being railroaded essentially. So then they call in like the general of the region, General Anheuser, who's played by John Cook. He has like the most hilarious entrance ever.
General Anheuser, I'm Agent Drexel, intelligence officer on this incident. You boys better not be shitting me.
So in real life, the actor who plays Anders, A. Thomas Smith, he like actually introduced the director to John Cook as they were friends in like the local theater scene. But I love his character of Anheuser in this movie. He's like a George W. Bush type, like Texan. It's so fucking awesome.
It's true. An alien invasion? I like his story better.
And while waiting in like the Pentagon mess hall, like Frank McCall and Anders are detained by the forces, the MPs, and they're like, Frank's able to convince him to take him out to go to the bathroom, and then Harvey comes back with the like brainwashing device. He gets like clearance to go in.
You're not gonna come in and help me wipe? I could strangle myself on the paper.
Asshole.
And then like Harvey busts in on his former partner Anders and like makes him take the alien brain juice and the mind control device. And one of the like brainwashed military guards is like looking for McCall, and McCall's like a reporter, so he has like no military history, so he like busts this dude upside the head with like a top of a porcelain toilet. And McCall sees Harvey brainwashed, and he like tries to like stop him, but both their guns aren't working, so they get like a fist fight. And then Anheuser is like, "Not in the goddamn Pentagon."
Not in that damn Pentagon! Security alert! Mess hall, corridor A!
And then they like finally convene with Anheuser, who just agrees to go to the brainwashed base with the both of them.
General, we should go.
You boys are really starting to piss me off.
I'm America incarnate, fighting flesh. Let them see the light.
The one thing I can't stand is Americans fighting Americans. Now, will you come see?
So Faraday, Anders, and McCall, they all go down to this like tunnel sector that's like underneath the military base, where this like giant CGI robot that is fused with the Asmodeus AI is hiding. And it's basically taken on like America's nationalistic like impulses to destroy its enemies, like China and Russia. Like they straight up talking about like the profits off World War III from fighting, and they name drop like Russia and China specifically, which is so nuts. Like 30 years ago.
I need your brains. I need your strength. I need thinking units in the field. Harvey's the shit kicker. I need generals. That gradual little spud up top runs the show. Midget Man, Minute Man, Trident, Cruise. They're the ones that'll put the bastards to the screws. If you ask me, I think your whole program's screwed, buddy. We're not at war with the Russians or the Chinese. Personally, I think old Saucerhead up there is just as much a white elephant as the rest of the crap you're torching. Don't you see, it doesn't mean shit unless you have people's hearts and minds. Come on, guys, aren't you gonna back me up on this?
What the hell is wrong with you? Are you on drugs?
Squash that anarchist son of a bitch.
Yeah, this movie's got like that Simpsons level accuracy of predicting the fucking future.
Freeze, Flathead, Colonel Nuts, get
Just one lone soldier, doing his duty.
So then the trio like search this like weapon stockpile to try to find something big enough to blow up the robot.
I don't know about you, but this situation is scaring the muffins out of me. We're gonna find it.
It's still the same old story. A fight for love and glory. A case of do or die. As time goes by.
Get set up fast.
Boys, I don't need you. I'll light her up on my own. I'll light the world. Lovely, lovely toy.
Operation Greater Glory active in 60 seconds.
Christ, he's controlling the whole thing.
All surface fleets on alert. Stand by for launch codes.
The whole defense grid.
SAT bases, prepare to receive target codes.
Nuke them to the low, like gods or mountains.
Jesus Christ, fuck.
Operation Greater Glory, 60 seconds and counting.
Yeah, like 90s movies always have that like that feel, like at the end battle, like all the lighting and like the on-set locations, like it just, God, they do not make movies like this anymore.
You missed?
30
Get the other one. You fucking missed! I know I missed. Get the other one, goddammit!
To make my grade.
Come on, come on! Give me that thing! Here! Move it!
6.
Come on, go, go, go! Come on! Hey, clear!
2, 1. Operation Greater Glory, cancel.
And the fact that these actors are actually all like friends in real life just makes the scene so much better. Just like a couple of boys just balling out, just having a good time, blowing up some AI robots.
Take me out of the oven and stick a fork in me. I am done. Hey.
It must be over. And we're gonna have a devil of a time explaining this.
You guys are heroes. You're gonna be famous.
The hell we are, because nobody's gonna know about it.
What do you mean? Everybody's gonna know about this.
Give me that damn camera.
Forget it. And you owe me an interview.
I told you no interview.
Yes, you did.
Did not.
You promised me an interview.
Doesn't matter anyway, because there isn't gonna be an article.
What do you mean there's not gonna be an article? This is the biggest story that ever hit the papers, of course.
God, I hate the press.